Well, I always feel really bad about this. Everybody's so inspirational and so holy and all the different kinds, and I come up here and say something flat. I do, and this isn't even as bad as sometimes. What I'm going to talk about tonight and have a couple of poems to illustrate is some really strong feelings I have about censorship. And the thing is, when you're a poet, you're always looking for just that right word. And if you can't use that word, then you're in trouble. So that's what I'm writing about, is not being able to use the right word when you want to. And I have this quote from somewhere, I don't know where it is, but it's, anyone who says they always call a spade has never tripped over one in the dark. and you know, we don't use that expression much anymore. You know, it means somebody that says it like it is. It tells the truth whether anybody wants to hear it or not. But now, you know, we're even kind of limited on using the word spade because it has some unpleasant connotations with it. So as our language changes, we find out all the time words that once were just fine, were okay, and now we don't dare use those words. And words that one time the meaning was very plain has changed the meaning. And I was reading the Missouri Conservationists tonight, and I was ready to fire them off a letter. They said that the passenger pigeons had been decimated. No, decimated means 1/10 of them have been destroyed. All of the passenger pigeons have been destroyed. Now, this is a case where the meaning of the word has completely changed, and it doesn't make any sense because decimated is related to decimal, which means 1/10. And historically, it's no meaning. So anyway, that's one of those words that nobody ought to use, decimated, unless they know how to use it right. But I won't defend their use of it. I often write what I shouldn't, offending people I wouldn't, choose to make mad, but I'm always glad if someone else says what I couldn't. And this is about euphemisms that we use. Dirty words, words that should never be used in polite society. Abuse, genocide, extortion, ridicule, racism, bigotry, female genital mutilation, hatred, contempt, decimation, collateral damage, and friendly fire. We should never hear these words spoken. But if we don't speak them, how will we ever know? What crimes, what inhumanity might be hidden behind our unwillingness to speak? Words that themselves have the power to wound and the power to kill. Capital punishment, assassination, crimes against or by the state. Dirty words, euphemisms I never want to hear. And this one's just another four-letter word. I know you hear enough of those. I find people understand me best when I use four-letter words. Words like need, want, must have. They sometimes seem to be able to put themselves in my place, seem to know what I'm getting at. People have trouble with words like materialism, objectification, words that try to hide their meaning. They do better with plain talk, plain words, words that come right out and say what they mean, words like greed, lust, and hate. I have my favorite four-letter words too. Words I hold close, words I use sparingly, but call up when the occasion demands. I haul them out as needed, words that tell how I really feel, words like help and care. And when I really want to make my point, I haul out the most awesome four-letter word of all, and that word is love.